Hey, what is going on, guys? So today is the first trading day of September. I wanted to go over the trades that I took for today. Markets absolutely took a dump. We've seen almost a 2% loss for the NASDAQ, 1.5% for the S&P 500. I took advantage of it with some of my trades, and one of my trades kind of held me back from having a pretty good day. So I only made about $59 today. I took a couple good trades, but I took this really bad trade on Tesla. That's the main one I want to go over today and show you guys what happens when you don't follow your rules and you don't follow your game plan. So I'm going to show you guys NVIDIA first. We're going to go to a 30-minute chart for NVIDIA. This is the key level for NVIDIA that I was watching. So I was watching this support hold for NVIDIA. It's been holding for the past couple days, but as you can see, NVIDIA is making lower highs, and right there as well, it's making lower highs, lower lows. And for today, I seen NVIDIA start to break below this strong demand zone, and I wanted to see if we were going to have a strong candle lower, and if we were, I was ready to short this thing. So if we go to the 1-minute candle, we can see the first minute NVIDIA opened up and it broke below this level. A lot of volume, a lot of strength, a lot of sellers, and I immediately went short on this trade. And this is where I took my position, kind of right here. And the reason why I exited a little bit early was I was watching the overall markets, and the overall markets were finding a minor support level, and I didn't want to lose my winning position and have this thing reverse on me. Then my next trade was on Tesla, and this is the dumb trade that I took for today, and I'm kicking myself in the foot because this was kind of a straightforward trade if I was smart. So as you guys can see, I was watching this key level for Tesla at 215. I even gave this alert out in our watch list this morning, and I said if Tesla comes down to 215, I'm watching to see if it can hold and go higher. But I missed this trade because I was in the NVIDIA trade and I didn't want to chase this, but I ended up chasing anyways. So Tesla ended up coming to this 219.50 zone, and this was very close to our breakout area. So I was watching Tesla to see if it can break 220, come back, retest it, and continue higher to the next level. So I seen Tesla as possibly a trend day, but I was not smart. I was not thinking correctly because the overall markets were reaching a supply level. They were reaching a resistance level, and that should have told me to not be looking for a long position in Tesla unless we do show that strength higher. I entered this trade right here. I went long right there, anticipating that Tesla would go higher. And in trading, once you start predicting and anticipating, that is when you start to lose money. I should have been reacting, not predicting, and I deserved this loss. Tesla started to trend back lower, and I ended up losing money on that trade. So as Tesla started to trend back down, I ended up getting out of this position. So for Meta, we have this supply level, which was an old demand zone. So if we watch Meta right here, this is the key level that I was watching. So we have this nice support level for Meta that has been holding, and once we lost this level, we can see Meta then turned that into a resistance level and kind of has been struggling to break above. So when we came and tested this area, I was watching the price action to see what Meta would do. So like I said, this was around the same time as that Tesla trade, and I seen this was after I sold that Tesla trade, and I seen the overall markets. Yes, they're at a resistance level, they're struggling to break higher, and I seen when Meta came to this supply level, it gave me this wick, which tells me that sellers are there. And then once we started to break below, I entered this trade. I ended up exiting this trade not based off of the charts, but I ended up exiting based off of the time. So I exited this trade around right here, and the reason was because we were coming to 10 o'clock and we had Fed reports today. So if we actually, I don't have it open, but we had Fed reports today at 10 a.m. and I did not want to be holding a trade through that could bring volatility, especially if that report comes out and that report looks good. This thing can start skyrocketing from there. So I exited that trade, and then I took another position in Meta, which was a short position once we broke below this demand zone. So this was the next area of demand. I took a short position right there, and I sold this fairly quick. So I sold this in a 1 minute candle. So once we started to break below, I took my short position and I sold right there. And this 1 minute candle ended up being like $150. So that was a pretty decent trade, I would say. And usually when I see a strong move like that, like a strong push down, I like to exit that trade right away, because a strong move down sometimes is followed by a lot of buyers, and I didn't want to be sitting around if this thing reverses. So I exited that trade. And guys, that's all that I actually took. One more trade, which was AVGO, which basically ended break even. I took a long position right here, and once this thing started to trend higher up, I set my stop loss at break even. Too many people don't do this. When you're in profit but you're not at your profit level, you're able to set up your trade for a break even stop loss. So for AVGO, I was targeting a level higher. So I was targeting a level maybe up here around $160. But once I seen this thing trending higher, I set my stop loss to break even, because the overall markets looked weak and I didn't want to be in a long position while the markets were selling off. So I ended up exiting this trade for like a -$2. So basically break even. So that's all the trades that I took for today. So guys, if you like these kind of videos, make sure you like, you comment if you have any questions. And if you want to join our private group where I send out our watch list and our trade alerts every single day, make sure you hit that first link in the description. And I'll see you guys in trading tomorrow. Peace.